You're scrolling through TikTok when an ad pops up claiming a miracle weight loss pill will transform your life in 30 days. No side effects mentioned, no FDA approval shown, just before and after photos that could be anyone. Without government regulation, this company could sell you sugar pills at premium prices, and you'd have no way to know until you've wasted your money and potentially damaged your health. This is exactly why government steps into markets. Not to control your choices, but to fix situations where private companies can't or won't solve problems that affect everyone. Markets usually work incredibly well, but they fail in predictable ways. The biggest failure happens with externalities, when your economic decisions affect people who aren't part of your transaction. When you get vaccinated, you protect not just yourself, but everyone around you. That's a positive externality that benefits society, but you don't get paid for protecting others. Private companies ignore these spillover effects because they don't face the costs or receive the benefits. That's why government subsidizes vaccines and taxes cigarettes. Information problems create another major market failure. You can't test every ingredient in your energy drink or examine every smartphone component before buying. When buyers lack crucial information, companies can exploit this ignorance. This explains why government requires nutrition labels and increasingly regulates how TikTok and Instagram handle your personal data. Monopoly power destroys competition. Without rivals, companies can charge outrageous prices and provide terrible service. Government breaks up monopolies, which is why they're scrutinizing big tech companies like Apple and Google for behavior that could affect the apps you use. So, how does government actually fix these problems? Government has several tools to address market failures. Subsidies encourage beneficial activities. Government subsidies help make college affordable through Pell Grants and student loans. Taxes discourage harmful behavior through sin taxes on cigarettes. When you start working, you'll notice payroll taxes specifically funding Social Security and Medicare. These aren't just regular taxes, but social insurance programs. Regulation sets rules for how markets operate, ensuring your lunch won't poison you, and that AI development considers job market impacts. Government doesn't just fix market failures, it actively manages economic growth through fiscal policy using spending and taxes. Government purchases directly buy goods and services, creating jobs immediately. When government builds bridges or hires teachers, it employs people and stimulates economic activity. Transfer payments work differently. They move money from taxpayers to recipients without government buying anything. Social Security, unemployment benefits, and COVID stimulus checks were transfer payments that boosted spending power during downturns. This spending approach affects government budgets in important ways. Understanding budget deficits versus national debt matters for your future. A budget deficit happens when government spends more than it collects in 1 year. National debt is the total amount government owes, accumulated over many years. During recessions, deficits often grow because government collects less tax revenue while spending more on unemployment benefits and stimulus programs. This isn't necessarily bad. Government spending during recessions actually stimulates private sector growth by increasing demand. These economic concepts aren't just theory, they're actively shaping your world right now. Current government policies directly impact your opportunities. The infrastructure bill expands broadband access, affecting your online education and remote work options. Student loan debates influence your college financing. Privacy regulations shape how social media platforms handle your data, while AI safety rules will affect future job markets. Understanding government's economic role helps you make informed decisions about voting, career planning, and personal finances. Whether you're applying for student aid, starting a business, choosing a trade, or entering the workforce, government policies will significantly impact your opportunities. These aren't abstract concepts from textbooks. They're the invisible forces shaping the economy you're about to enter as an adult.